So today we're going to be looking at some really nice custom floor mats that you can get not only for your C8 Corvette, but pretty much any car out there. So let's get into this video. So thanks for tuning in, guys. So like I said, we're checking out some custom floor mats here that can not only be bought for your C8 Corvette and fit great, by the way, but pretty much any car out there that you have. They come from Custom Interior, and exactly how you see it in the name, they are custom cut to fit your car exactly. They use premium leathers and stitching that is made to order and are really, really nice. And you can get them in a bunch of different combinations of colors, or even in certain instances, some pattern differences. And it looks really, really good. Now, these in particular that I have for my C8, these are custom cut to fit my C8 in particular. And currently you can get these in either red stitching with black leather, red leather with white stitching, or black stitching, if I remember correctly. But I found a little trick that even if you have a custom color like the green I have on mine, I found a way to get the stitching to like match the color of my C8, like as you see right here on this one right here, and it looks really, really nice. So I'll show you exactly how I did that in a little bit. Now, these floor mats are created with premium leather, and they have some, like a hexagon finish in regards to the stitching. It also features on the driver's side this little rubber mat section right here, which has been kind of glued on kind of deal, and which is basically just where your high wear is going to be on here, is basically where you're going to, you know, where your foot is going to rest in regards to the gas pedal and the brake pedal. So it just helps to try to keep the wear down on these kind of floor mats. I do feel like these mats are more for like a car show type event where you want some premium high quality stuff that's going to look really good when you're showcasing your car, but at the same time I think it's kind of limited in regards to being a daily driver type floor mat. I mean, it's never going to be able to really compete with something that's like hard grade plastic that is going to be built to that you can easily just take them out, wash them off kind of deal, and then kind of, you know, put them back in your car and kind of go from there. But if you're looking to just have some high quality leather type floor mats, especially, I think these are a really good way to go. Now, I did mention before that I was able to get custom color stitching on these in particular, and that wasn't a custom color that I had ordered from Custom Interior or EOS and like specifically, but what they do have is a white stitching that you see over here. And a little trick that I actually ended up finding out from other Corvette owners who actually have custom colored the stitching in the interior of their C8 Corvettes, and they did that with just a simple fabric marker. So what I did specifically is I used a fabric marker that is the same color as the wrap on my C8, and just basically colored the stitching that was white before with this fabric marker. And so a little tedious, but you definitely get some really cool results with it. I'm actually really shocked at how well it worked. So I'm definitely going to be using these mats at car shows, especially with this green wrap on it. It looks really, really good. But if you have something like a rapid blue C8 Corvette, or just any kind of different color for your car, and you want your floor mats to kind of match, you can just buy these off of Amazon and color in the stitching from a white base. So you can get pretty much any color that you can think of to then basically match to your car. So pretty cool little extra thing. I'll have links in the description below of where I found this, which was part of like a set that had a whole bunch of different colors. So one of them I guarantee is going to match. I mean, I got this green right here that matched pretty darn well with my wrap, so it worked really, really well in that regard. So these retail for $199.99, which is a pretty good deal for these. I would designate these as show car type floor mats. They're very high quality leather. They look really, really nice. And I would definitely use these for going to car shows and stuff like that, where I want it to look really, really clean and professional. And it has a pretty decent amount of durability. They do also have options depending on the car, even overlaying your seat as seat covers for your seats on your car. They don't have it specifically for the C8 Corvette, but they have it for a ton of different other cars. So alrighty, so let's put these in the car and see how it looks inside the car. So I'm going to attempt to try to do this with one hand, and should be able to put this into one hand. Also, do not mind the fact that my floor mats are still kind of a little dirty. I did not have a chance to actually clean them before doing this video because I came straight from work. But it should, but this is gonna fit pretty easily into the spot no issues. So all you got to do is just make sure that it all lines up pretty decently. There you go. So it fits actually pretty darn well and covers all of the siding there, so you have all the siding protected and such, and it looks really, really nice. Once I actually finish the inside door part of my wrap, which I didn't have a chance to do yet, this will all match up nicely with the green outside and then the green stitching that I have there. So definitely like that. That looks really, really nice. Alrighty, let's do the other side. And this should be pretty easy to put in. And this side's probably a little bit easier. So alrighty guys, so we have the mats installed inside the C8 and they look pretty good. Now in regards to the quality of these, I would say they are a solid B+, A-. Reason I say that is because of the little rubber section that they have on the driver's side specifically. I noticed when I got mine, at least it started peeling off on the sides and kind of coming up. So I would definitely suspect that after probably a good little bit of wear, that's just going to be coming off and like useless. But the good news that the way it's installed, it just has leather underneath it in the same stitching pattern. So honestly, when it comes off, you'll hardly notice that it was even there to begin with. So I know they just kind of did that to be able to help with the wear, specifically because that's where your foot is going to rest, in that spot, like right next to where the gas and the brake are. So it's kind of smart thinking on their end in regards to trying to make sure that this lasts a pretty decent amount of time. But overall, I think the function of this is more on the car show side of things rather than like an everyday daily driver kind of floor mat. These are definitely going to be, if you're going to the car show, you want something that looks like high grade leather on the floor, and then you take it out and put in your daily kind of floor mats if you're using your car as a daily driver, kind of like how I do. So I definitely would recommend these if you're looking for some kind of custom floor mats that are nice leather kind of feel. They have a little bit of push on them in regards to a little bit of foam underneath, foam padding underneath. And other than that little bit that I just mentioned before in regards to the quality, I really do think these are really nice mats that if you take care of them, they'll last a long time. So I'll have links in the description below if you want to check them out for your ride. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please check out any of my other product reviews, and we'll see you next time.